Good morning. Our topic is time dilation. Before getting into the details of time dilation, let us talk about the history of time dilation. In the year 1600s, Newton presented his three laws of motion to the whole world, which was followed by everyone for 200 years. But there was a problem with these laws. These laws worked perfectly fine for an object moving at a normal speed. But for objects moving at high speed, there was always some error. In the year 1906, Albert Einstein published Relativity. It brought a massive change in physics. According to relativity, there were three consequences that a fast moving body faced, and one of those consequences was time dilation. So basically, time dilation is slowing down of a clock as determined by an observer who is in relative motion with respect to the clock.
There's no such concept known as absolute rest and absolute motion. No object is ever in a state of absolute rest or motion. This means that it's always relative to something. For example, you are in deep sleep. You find yourself in a room with closed windows. When you open the window, you realize you are in a moving vehicle which is moving forward. Till you are in the car, you think that you are in a state of rest. But to an outsider, the same vehicle would seem to be in a state of motion. Therefore, rest and motion are relative. Similarly, the whole Earth, solar system, and universe are in a constant state of motion. Therefore, no object is ever in a state of absolute rest unless a proper frame of reference is provided. In Einstein's theory of relativity, he made use of two concepts, assumptions. 1. The laws of physics are upheld in each and every corner of the universe. And number 2. In a fixed medium, the speed of light is constant for all observers. This means that the speed of light is always the same for everyone, irrespective of the perspective of the observer.
In physics and relativity, time dilation is the difference in the elapsed time as measured by two clocks. It is either due to a relative velocity between them, that is special relativistic kinetic time dilation, or to a difference in gravitational potential between their locations. When unspecified, time dilation usually refers to the effect due to velocity. Albert Einstein's special theory of relativity has three important consequences for objects moving in space with almost the speed of light.
Time dilation is the phenomenon of time passing slower for an observer who is moving relative to another observer. Suppose, for example, an astronaut measures the time it takes for light to cross her ship, bounce off a mirror, and return. How does the elapsed time the astronaut measure compares with the elapsed time measured for the same event by a person on the Earth? Asking this question produces a profound result. We find the elapsed time for a process depends on who is measuring it. In this case, the time measured by the astronaut is smaller than the time measured by the earthbound observer. The passage of time is different for the observers because the distance the light travels in the astronaut's frame is smaller than in the earthbound frame. Light travels at the same speed in each frame, and so it will take longer to travel great distance in earthbound frame.